All right, here we are, guys, back for hole number 9. Going to close this guide. And I'm going to play it very similar to what you saw last time. If you didn't watch my other guide, you may want to check it out. I was able to get this one. So I've already got it for Albatross. It's a very, very easy hole. And if you can play at my setup, you're really going to put yourself at a very, very good chance. And especially, the better your driver is, the closer you can get. You don't even need to use, a Kingmaker on this. I used the Titan last time. I'm going to use the Titan this time as well. It actually helps for the tee shot to be able to get that drive down there a little bit farther when you take off some of the wind resistance. So here we are, 9.5 miles per hour. Similar approach to what I mentioned last time. You'll see that I aimed, a little bit towards the left half of the fairway here, kind of like this, because the extra curl is going to actually bring it around a little bit more towards the right. All this curl that I put on is going to make it land much more right. So you do just want to avoid those trees. And you can see with the Epoch 6, we're going to be able to just annihilate this. Wow, it's even too much. I can't believe I'm going to have to actually take off spin or I can just put my Kingmaker back on. So, mistake here, but this is what I'm trying to do. I'm trying to get very aggressive. If I can get this down to min club, this hole's just going to be, a joke. I'm a little bit torn. Since I already made the pitch, I'm just going to probably go ahead and play this out. Otherwise, I'd probably back up and pitch this out. But as I mentioned, if you can get to the top of that fairway, get it to min club on the thorn, it's going to be a cake to make. It's going to play about 4 per ring. So if the wind is 7, I'd have to play a ringing it 1.75 rings. Very, very small wind adjustment that you'll need to do. It's so low that there's not a lot of wind effect. So it just becomes very, very holdable. But what I'm going to do, just in case, guys do make this mistake, I'm going to help them get the calculation here. So I would typically play this. There's 50% club. There's quarter club right about here. And I think I kind of like right around the quarter club. So I may just set up kind of around quarter club. You can see with what I'm doing with the top spin, not getting too carried away, and kind of how I'm keeping it maybe about 5 grid short. With quarter club on a sand wedge, what I'm typically going to play, and you can see with how I have the line set up kind of through the hole, is maybe about 5 per ring or so. So, all right, just a little bit more than, almost 2 rings. And if I can get my perfect ball, there's going to be a very, very good chance, even from the sand. Yeah, very, very, very close. So, it's very, very makeable. As you can see, I almost still got it, even being in the bunker. You can see with about the amount of topspin that I wanted to do. I didn't want to get too carried away with the topspin because I don't have the best ball guide. You can see another thing you can do is you can bring your Malibu if you want. As you can see, there's no reason for us to need Spitfire, but I'm very comfortable and well-versed with how it's going to roll out. So, even with 4 or 5 topspin, I just know that it's going to kind of do that, even without seeing the guide. So, you really don't need the guide. But again, especially once you get that Malibu to an 8, I think it goes to 4.5. It'll give you that much more of a chance to potentially hold it out because you can actually see the guide physically going up into the cup. And what I was trying to do was kind of guess wind effect, but you can see if you are in that bunker with something with about 100 accuracy. This is 90 accuracy, so if I was playing 5 per ring, for example, you would probably play maybe about 4.5 per ring and just set up kind of very similar to what I did, which is, max top spin, just run it down that hill at about 3 or 4 tops, about 3 to 5 top spin, somewhere in that window. Use about that quarter club adjustment, which is about 5 per ring-ish. And you can see it's relatively spot on. So if you're in that situation with one of these two clubs that have either 90, 100 accuracy, that's going to give you a very, very good estimation of how to play that one. Good luck with your tournaments, guys. Hopefully, things work out for you. Let me know how your rounds go, and I will catch you guys on future guides to come.